Well, I guess I'm going to join the National Arbor Society again. Get a few free trees. Go ahead and plant those. You know, it's just a hobby, like everything else. So, anyway, I got to teach later on this week. Maybe last week, and have a couple of little hotties in there again. That was smoking. Alright, coming out to get a couple of trees that I have growing to put them in the backyard. Hopefully we can get them to continue to grow and grow better so I can plant them later on this year, probably November, whenever the planting season is. So I got to figure out whether it's end of summer or in the fall. There's one of the trees in a pot. Now, this is a paperbark maple. They're made for zone 8, or, you know, not made for, but typically grow in zone 8, and I'm a zone 9, so hoping it stays alive. And it's about 2 or 3 years old now. It's doing good. Here's another little green maple. Now, I put it over here, you know, by the rose bushes and stuff. These are climbing roses. And sort of not been bothering it too much. Now, I finally fertilized it, and we've been watering it real good, so it's actually starting to look pretty good. You know, once they take roots, you know, I don't want to bother them, then it screws them all up. Now, that tree, I don't know how well you can tell, but I have 5 of them there where little piles of mulches are. They're probably 5 foot tall. Those are golden shower trees. So they grow real pretty with golden flowers coming down. So I figure I'll put them here on the fence line. Now I think my neighbor's said he's put up a white privacy fence, so that'll help. Now really, out of all the trees, here's my pride and joy. That's my paperbark maple. The second one, I got 2 of them. And this is the one I've been working on for years. And what it is, and again you can't tell, but the bark of the tree, you know, really just peels off like paper. That's the uniqueness of the tree. So I just fertilized it a couple days ago. So believe it or not, it's looking a lot better. So hopefully here real soon it'll look great. This little bush is a magnolia, and it started out at our other house, and it got pretty good size, and then all of a sudden, you know, we moved it and planted it here, and that's been about 4 years ago. 2 years at least in a row, it got ran over by the lawnmower and we thought it was dead. And then it came back, and then, you know, the winter hit it, and then here's what it is this year. So it's doing real good, so we made sure that no one's going to run over it again. Now this tree is a magnolia tree. One over here and one over here. This one over here is doing a lot better than the one over there, but I think the other one's shocked and it's dying on me, so we'll see. Again, I planted this by seed 4 years ago, but it was in shade and not taken care of, and when we went over to the other house where we had planted it, it was still there, so we were allowed to dig them up and bring them here. So that's where these 2 came from. Now, for years, I've been trying to get a golden rain tree. Now, we got 2. I got them for a Father's Day or something like that, anniversary. There's one. Now, the top died out on the other, but it's still going. This one's looking pretty good, too. It's not real tall, but it's getting there. And that tree is a heritage birch. It's a cluster birch, so it's got a lot of little branches coming up, which makes it real cool, so I like it. And that, you can see, I got a couple of big oak trees right in front of my house. I don't think we'll be doing anything with those. One there, one there. Crepe myrtle here. Okay, so a couple of pine trees back there, which you can't see, but I'll show them to you. Now there's another sweet gum tree. We just put it in the ground, so actually they're big hardy trees. And there's another patch of wood in my front yards. A lot of oak trees. That one dangling there is a ficus, so we cut it down, but it's wrapped up any other trees. So now there's a golden rain tree that we need to get in the ground. The back ones are 2 dogwoods, white dogwoods. Now I'm not sure what these are. I thought at first they were red buds, but I don't think they are. So they may be, you know, red dogwoods or something. but I'm not sure, but they're a tree. So, not 100%. So we'll see. The two in the back, the one in the brown pot and the one in the red pot in the very back. Now, those are the white dogwoods. Little Japanese maple. There's another one. Now this is beside the two big oak trees in the front by the rows, so hopefully it'll grow about, 10, 15 feet, open up and be real pretty. And here's my daughter's 8-year-olds marigolds. So they're growing good. We put them in a pot. She put them in a pot, and they're growing great. This is another Chinese green maple. Now put it back in here in the wooded area along the fence. So we're going to leave that here. And here's a little red maple. Now the idea of it is I got 500 seeds or more for maples. I want to try to plant them all along in here because they don't get real big, but they're very pretty background. Those are my big old pine trees. That's what I was talking about.
You think
So
the owner or one of them said something about it?
I don't think so.
Listen, I want this.
All right, guys. We have a lot more trees on order that, of course, I was unable to show you. I didn't show you any of my Royal Poinsettias. They're, about this tall or so. Well, they're a bit taller than that. But I got 2 red, 2 yellow, and 1 orange. I have a couple of Dawn Redwoods. They're out on my deck, along with the Royal Poinsettias. Golden Rain trees out there, another one. A couple of maples, red maples, are out there. Sweet gum trees out there. Trying to bonsai it so it's growing in a little small pot. Like I got a heritage birch, a red maple, my sweet gum tree, trying to think, and a trident maple, all out there in small pots. I'm trying to bonsai them if I can. So giving it a shot, whether I do it or not. But I got the stuff, and I'm trying real hard. So anyway, those are my trees. I got 10 river birch that are on their way from the American Arbor Society. 10 bald cypress, 5 red buds, 5 white Florida dogwoods, white. Geez, oh Pete. They're on the way in several hundred seeds. I got a lot of seeds for different trees. Golden, not golden rain trees, but golden shower trees, Royal Poinsettias, red dawnwoods, all the Japanese maple, Japanese black pine, so red maple, painted maple, green maples, trident maples, so a lot of seeds. So anyway, hopefully this year or next year have a lot more to show you. So anyway, that's what I have this year. There's my trees. That's why my hands are always dirty.